Welcome to Gateway Learning Center. Today we're looking at Mathematics, Paper 1, 2021, GCE. We'll only look at certain selected questions from where we ended last time. So we picked some questions which was requested to answer. So the questions we're going to do today are those which remained in the paper. So number 1, simplify. So I have 2a minus ab squared plus 7ab plus 2 plus a squared b plus 5b squared. So the first thing, we need to correct the like terms. So I'll say 2ab, then we have also 7ab, so minus 7ab. Then apart from this one and this one will go. Therefore, we'll remain with negative ab squared, then plus 5ab squared, then plus a squared b. So a squared b. So 2ab minus 7ab, I get negative 5ab, then negative ab squared plus 5ab squared, we are getting positive 4ab squared plus a squared b. So you see that this ab, these two are not like terms. This one has a square, then also this a has a square while b has no square. So all these are unlike terms. You cannot add them or subtract them, and the answer will end there. So the next question, we have evaluate. So to evaluate this one, we're going to say 3 to the power 2 and 1 over 2, which is here, and plus 1. So what I have done is that I've made the difference of two squares. So if this 2, which is here, it is helping us to say which number can you multiply 2 times to get 3. So this and this will go 3 to the power 1 plus 1. So 3 plus 1, which is equal to 4. Solve the equation. So x squared minus 2x is equivalent to 0. So when this comes like this, we need first to factorize. We find the common factors which are found on both sides. So x, open bracket, we have x minus 2 is equal to 0. So this x is equivalent to 0. So x is equal to 0, 1. Then the other part, x minus 2 is also equivalent to 0. Then from here, we'll say x is equal to 0 plus 2. So x is equal to 2. So that is how we simplify. So to describe the shaded region using the set notation, so we need first to look at the diagram itself. So we look at C, the part for C, it is unshaded completely, while A and B are both shaded. So to describe the set notation, we'll say A union B. These two parts are completely shaded. Then intersection C complement. This means that we have omitted C while we have shaded the double letters, which is A and B. So that is how we describe the shaded region. So this type of question under factorization, we need to understand that we can use the factorization method to find the answer. So to factorize completely, we have the quadratic equation. Therefore, we know that this is A, this is B, this is C. So these are constant numbers. So for us to factorize, the first thing to understand is we need to look for the the product, then sum, and factors. So product means you multiply the first part and the last part. Then sum is the number which is found on the middle. Then factors, which two numbers can we multiply to get the value for the product. The same number, after we add them, we find this number, the sum. Therefore, so A times C, we are saying now 2, which is the coefficient, times negative 6, we are getting negative 12. Then sum, this is the part of the sum. So there is no number, but you know that any letter without a number has a coefficient of 1. So we have negative 1. Then we are saying, which two numbers can we multiply to get negative 12? The same numbers, we find the sum of them, or we add them to get negative 1. So from here, we know that 4 times 3 is equal to 12, but here we have negative 12. Then if you say 4 plus 3, we're getting 5. So you need to find a way to make sure that these numbers can suit or can match our values. So therefore, so I'll say 4 times 3, you're getting 12. Well, if you say 4 plus 3, you're getting 5. But now we need to find the way to make sure that these numbers, they suit our two values. Therefore, let's try. If you say negative 4 times 3, so because we have a negative times this positive, we are getting negative 12. So these two have given us this. But can we add these two to get negative 1? So let's say negative 4 plus 3. What are we getting? When the signs are different, we subtract to maintain a sign from a bigger number. Therefore, what I'm going to say is negative 4 or 4 minus 3, we're going to get 1. So the bigger number is a negative. Okay, so these two variables are satisfying our two parts. Therefore, we'll pick 3 and negative 4 as our factors. So we have negative 4 and 3. So those are our factors, and that is how we find the factors. Therefore, we're going to use our equation to find our answer. So we have 2x to the power 2 minus, now this 4, we'll give it a variable. This is positive, so positive 3x minus 6. So in short, this negative x has been replaced by two factors, which are negative 4 and 3. Then from here, we're going to now divide or select our numbers. So we have this part and this part. So I've grouped them. So you need to find out what is common here. So what is common here is the first number, since 2 can go into 4, so 2 is common. Then also x is common, like that. So I've remained with 1x here minus 2 into 4, it is 2. Then x has already gone, so I have that. Then from here, we need to find also a number which is common or a variable which is common. So since we have only x here we don't have any x. So what I'm going to do now is that we need to look at a number. So since 3 can go into 6, so 3 is common. So positive 3, then we remain with x. minus 3 into 6, we're going to get 2. So if this part and this part are equal, then the answer is correct. So I'm going to say now 2x plus 3, these numbers which are outside, then you group them, then one of these you pick it, so x minus 2. So this is how we do the factorization when the question comes in this form. Okay, so we move. So given that 9, 15, 21, and 27 is an arithmetic progression, AP, find the 12th term. So under AP, we understand that before you find anything, you need to come up with a common difference. So common difference is equal to term number 2 minus term number 1. So in this sequence, we have term number 2, which is 15, minus term number 1, which is 9. Or if you want, you can pick term number 3 minus term number 2, or term number 4 minus term number 3. So 15, we take out 9, we're going to get 6. Okay, so for us to find the 12 terms, since we have 1, 2, 3, 4, now we need to be adding this 6 to the last term in order to get the second term. So 6 plus 9, it was 15, 15 plus 6, 21, 21 plus 6, 27, 27 plus 6, we're going to get 33, 33 plus 6, we're going to get 39. Now that one can take us time, so the shortest way to come up with the nth number they are looking for, you can use this formula to say Tn is equal to first term plus open bracket n, the number of terms they're looking for, 1 minus d, which is the common difference. Then from there, we'll say, since they're looking for the 12th term, so T12 is equal to first term, we have 9, plus 12 minus 1, then 6. Then from here, we'll say 9 plus 12 minus 1, we are getting 11. Then we have 6 here. Then from here, we'll say 9 plus 11 by 6, we're getting 66. So 9 plus 66, we're getting 75. We're getting 75. So that is how we answer in the quickest possible time. Then look at B. We are still looking at the, now in this case, they have not given us the number which we're looking for, but they want us to express in form of the nth term, the formula. So we'll say Tn, where n is the number, but in this case we don't have. So A, which is the first term, so you write your 9, plus n, we don't have, so just n minus 1. Then D, we have 6. Then from here we'll say 9 plus, then this 6 will multiply everything inside. So 6 by n, we are getting 6n minus 6 by 1, we are getting 6. Then you can correct like terms. So 6n plus 9 minus 6. So 6n, then positive 9 minus 6, we're getting positive 3. So that is the nth term. That is how we answer the nth term. So under matrix, we have A. A is equivalent to 1, -3, 5, then 210. So the question is find a transpose. So this means transpose. So to transpose is just to flip the numbers. So in this situation, we have 1. So 1 will be maintained here. Then these which are in the horizontal will come into a vertical. Or from row, it will change into a column. So it will be now -3 and 5. Then this 2 will be 2, then 1 and 0. So this is what you call the A transpose. So we have transposed this number now into this part. The next we are saying, given that P is equal to this and Q is equal to this, find PQ. Find PQ means that we need to multiply. So if I have here -2 and 3, so for me to find PQ, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to multiply row by column. So this is my row, this is my column. Therefore, 2 times -2, we are getting -4 plus -1 by 3, we are getting -3. Then it means this row has done with this column. Again, this row with the same column. So 3 by -2, we are getting -6 plus 4 by 3, we are getting 12. That's the first step. Therefore, we know that this is negative, this is positive. So it's like now we're having -4 minus 3. So we have something like this. Positive and negative, I get negative. Then 3 like this. Then -6 plus 12. Okay, now when the signs are equal or when the signs are same, we need to add. Then we maintain the sign from a bigger number. So 4 plus 3, I get in -7. Then in -6 plus 12, when the signs are different, we subtract, we maintain the sign from a bigger number. Therefore, it will be -6 plus 12. In this sense, we are saying we subtract now. So 6 minus 12 or 12 minus 6. So we're going to get 6. So this is our answer for PQ. That is how we answer. So probability, we are saying a letter is chosen at random from the word hello. What is the probability that it is L? So now we have this word hello, which has 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 letters. So in this word we have 5 letters. Then out of 5 letters, they want us to find if it was L, since it was chosen at random. So we know that probability is equal to favorable outcome over all possible outcome. So in this situation, the favorable outcome was L, then the all possible outcome was L. So probability of L is equal to, so in this word, how many L letters do we have? We have 2. So it was 2, then the total was 5. So that was the probability, 2 over 5. So I have this question. Solve the equation. So we have 25, the power 125 the power x is equivalent to 1 over 25. So this is like a fraction, then this is like the whole number. So we'll say 125 to the power x is equal to, and I'm going to reverse this number into the original format. So I'm going to put it like this, 25 negative 1. So once we put a negative, it means that we have eliminated the over. It's like I've been given something like 2 over 3 open bracket negative 3. Then to evaluate this one, you can use two methods. Number one, for you to get rid of this negative, you can say, when you have been given something like this, so if you want to remove this negative, what you can say now is that you can say 1 over 3 over 2, then you put your 3 here. It means this 1 over has eliminated this part. So this was the same situation there. So now to answer our question, we'll find a number which will help us to have these numbers to have same bases or equal bases. So we know that if you multiply 5 3 times, you're going to get 125. So we'll say 5 to the power 3, then this x is equal to, then 5 to the power 2, then you have negative 1 there. So from here, we know that now this and this are equal, so we can cancel them. So 3x is equal to negative 2. So over 3 cancel these. So the value of x was negative 2 over 3. So under earth geometry, I've just drawn the question, the diagram. Then I've also collected the data from the first question, which is A. So the question is saying a ship takes 26 hours to travel from B to C, a distance of 1,560 nautical miles was covered. Now find the speed of the ship in knots. So remember, whenever we're talking about knots, talking about hours and nautical miles, it's like kilometer per hour. So since the formula for speed, we know speed is equal to distance over time. So our distance, we have 1,560 nautical miles over 26 hours. And this is paper 1, we don't use a calculate. So 26 into 1,560. Sometimes you cannot know exact, but you can try to say 26 into 156, which is 6, of course, which is 6. So we have 6, then 26 into 0, it is 0. So we have 60, we have 60 knots. That is our answer. We go on question B. So question B reads, if the local time at A, so on B, so at A the local time is 10:30, time is 10:30 hours. Find the local time at B. So at B, we don't know. Now we know that B is here, A is A. It's like moving from here, coming toward this direction. Then in terms of time difference, always when the position is moving from east going to west, time is lost. Then from west going to east, time is gained. Now, in simple terms, we can draw something like this. Here, we have A, Then on this position, we have B. So you're moving from here, going in this direction. If you want to be simple, if A is A, then you're moving from here, going into this direction. So T is being lost. So next we find the common the time difference. So time difference is equal to theta over 15. So theta is the difference in longitudes. Since we are calculating this time in latitude, so our answer for the theta will come from the longitude. Then we have 0 degrees, we also have 30 degrees. So it's like having 30 degrees plus 0, it is 30 over 15. So 15 into 30, we are going to get 2 hours as our time difference. So since now at A, is 10:30, so 10:30 we subtract 0.2. So our answer will be 0.830 hours. This part will come here, then 1 here, 10 minus 2, it's 8, 0 minus 0, it's 0. So it was 0.830 at B. It was 0.830. So that is how we do. Since we're coming from this direction, coming to this direction, of course we need to subtract. So the question on calculus, you have the integral of that. So for us to solve this one, we need to understand that under integration, we do add and then we divide. So we'll say 10 x to the power 4 plus 1, then over 4 plus 1 minus 4, a variable without a power, that's the power of 1, so plus 1 over 1 plus 1. Then from here, we cannot solve here in a simple way. It will give us challenges. So since we're dealing with exam where time is given, so we just need to do the inverse of this one. So 3, then this positive x to the power 2, which is positive, it will become negative 2 like this. At this point now, it will be very easy for us to work out. So now from here, so we're going to add 1, then also divide what we have there. So negative 2 plus 1. Then we'll say plus c, which is the constant number. So now we can clean up the part. So from here now, we have 10 x to the power 5 over 5 minus, we have 4x to the power 2 over 2 plus, then we have 3x negative 2 plus 1, you're getting negative 1 over negative 1 plus constant number. So we can say 5 into 5, it's 1. 5 into 10, you're getting 2 x to the power 5. Then minus 2 into 4, it's 2. Then x to the power 2. Then here we have a negative, so negative 1 into this one, you're going to have negative 3. So here it will be negative 3 x to the power negative 1 plus c. So here now we can say the final part, 2x to the power 2 to the power 5 minus 2x to the power 2 minus 3x. Then what we're going to do now is that this x to the power negative 1 will turn it into a positive number. Therefore, we're going to say over x plus c. So this is how we do with the answer. Alright, so that is calculus. So you can go through and see what I was doing. Now in an exam, at this point, since it's paper 1, at this point you can just start reducing the values at this point. So I was just going direct to show how the steps are for you to come up with an answer. Now in an exam, you can just calculate without showing all the necessary steps. As long as 2 steps are shown, then the other one would be the final answer. So thank you for watching. We'll continue from the same paper, so that we can finish it. Now there are some questions which was requested to answer. We answered, then we uploaded. So if you find that in this part the questions you're looking for, they are not there, you can go and search for them on the same platform, Gateway Learning Center. We'll also go through again in some other questions which we did, so that we can try to help you as much as possible. Thank you so much. If you have anything, you can get in touch with me on this number. So 0966 993848. We also do physical lessons in Lubuto. So feel free to get in touch with us.